I've just presented on our ghost ponds project. So for the last 10 years, we've been resurrecting lost ponds out in farmland and out in the edges of nature reserves. And so when I talk about lost ponds, I mean ponds that have been filled in after the Second World War with soil and then drained and stuff dumped in them and obliterated from the landscape. But what we've been able to show is that even though they've been almost entirely destroyed, they can be resurrected, and that underneath the soil are living seed banks which can resupply those ponds with all sorts of different exciting aquatic plants, many of them really rare. And that this process can happen in a matter of 6 months to a few years. You can get almost full recovery of something entirely obliterated. So it's very exciting for nature recovery. It's very Norfolk. It's just where we've been doing the work. It's the place that I love, but you can do this anywhere in the world. So there are other people doing it in the UK, in different parts of the UK. I believe some work going on in Denmark, but you could ultimately apply this to ponds and other wetlands across the whole planet. What we're showing, I think, is a mechanism for recovery that we haven't really fully exploited yet, that we need to. I suppose when we started doing this work, first of all, we didn't even know if we could find the lost ponds, let alone recover them. But when we saw this, the sheer rapidity of the response, the fact that you can resurrect these ponds in September, they will fill up over winter, and then by sort of January, February, the first little bit of warmth of spring, plants will come up, and then you'll see full coverage of a pond, almost in less than a year. I had no idea that it could be that seed bank response and that recovery could be so quick. Yeah, I'm still amazed by it. I struggle with all the nature decline. It upsets me, and this is my therapy really. And I think that's what it is hope. It's why I'm keen to give this talk everywhere, that nature can be recovered, and that an extremely rare species can come back and say hello. And so I think it's a really positive story that we need to spread, and more people need to be doing it, I think.